Tinubu has made conscious effort to stabilize the economy, Philip Shaibu says. Ha 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 ha. This man is spotting to APC straight. He has started working like Nweke and Daniel Buala. I see them here. He's in PDP, but is commending Tinubu now, working for Tinubu. The next thing is he will defect. So automatically, his carcass or body and clothes is in PDP, but everything about him inside is APC already. I can see. Because I see that he went to Abuja to commission a project with Tinubu and Wike to commission bridges between Wuye and Wuse districts in Abuja. And now the guy is singing Tinubu's praise, even with all that is happening in the country right now. This guy should not be trusted, I tell you. Former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Mr. Philip Shaibu, on Tuesday said that in the past 1 year, President Bola Tinubu has made visible and conscious effort to stabilize the nation's economy. Oh boy. I see him working really hard, trying to bring experts, trying to get international community to buy into his vision of developing and growing our economy, Shaibu said. So he said that with an economy as complex as Nigeria's, it would take a magician to fix it in 1 year. We know that, but in terms of infrastructure, I see conscious effort to build infrastructure, which is also a driver of the economy. So the question I'm asking is, Philip Shaibu told Tinubu that do not be Lagos. So what has changed? What has changed? That is the question. Why now is he going back to the same Tinubu? Well, I would not be surprised. After all, Wike said APC is a cancer, PDP is malaria. He can never do anything with a cancer, which is APC. But now he's in APC with malaria and cancer put together in his head. Daniel Buala ported from APC to PDP and blasted Tinubu and APC policies and programs. Now he's back. So Philip Shaibu will not be an exception. Okay, after fighting Tinubu, APC, and Oshomole in the name of breaking godfatherism, and then told Tinubu that, look, do not be Lagos. Now he's back to meet the same Tinubu. High political frustration is what is driving all of this. So now Philip Shaibu continued praising Tinubu. He said, I saw what he did in Lagos just 3 days ago and in Abuja. I am seeing lots of bridges being constructed. The question is Nigeria all about Lagos and Abuja? Nigeria has 36 states, including FCT, to make it 37. So why is it that focus is on only Abuja and Lagos? Is everything about Nigeria, only Abuja and Lagos? That is the question. He continued saying, like in my own street, for more than 10 years, Arab contractors abandoned the roads, including my street, and the bridge connecting to Zone 1 and 7. Within 6 to 7 months, the road is ready for commissioning. Can you imagine? Okay, he lives in Abuja anyway. I know with all that is happening in Edo State, he will not live in Benin. He has gone to live in Abuja. So for me, infrastructure-wise, I can see that there is serious boost in infrastructure development, though there are still lots of things to do, he said. The former deputy governor called for deliberate effort to build small and medium-scale enterprises. We now need to consciously move to the next stage of building small-scale and medium-scale businesses. It is key, and we must now turn Nigeria to a production economy, and that is why I am making Governor Oti my number one governor for now. Can you imagine? So this guy is trying to play card around. So you understand that there's need to move from consumption to production, which is a big slogan, which Alex Oti is implementing under Labour Party. Now you are, this guy is not serious. We need to start earning forex. And the only way we can do that is for us to be a production economy. But Before we rush into building or going into any forex, we need to produce for our local consumption, he said. He said when the country was able to meet its local consumption need, it would be 50% in dealing with inflation and capital flight. But if we continue this hollow block approach to building or retaining walls, you know it is disaster, because that's what I am seeing now in what CBN is trying to do. Okay. So we need to cautiously go into agriculture, and when we are going into that, like I always say, government has no business in business, of course. So if you want us to go into agriculture, is it government that you want to go into agriculture, or is it individuals? Can individuals go to the farm today with the current level of insecurity in the bush, with all the Fulani herdsmen and Boko Haram in the forest, collecting farmlands from the community landowners? How can you, for everybody to go into agriculture and for there to be sufficiency of food in the country, government need to consciously curb insecurity at all levels. Otherwise, it is just a game. Nothing will happen. So he continues saying that government has a business to provide enabling environment, he said. Shaibu said there was need for the CBN to rejig its system with commercial banks with low interest rates. For us to be a production economy, especially in agriculture, if we are able to deal with the stomach infrastructure, that will help to reduce the level of hunger. So the whole issue of salary and wages, for me, is not the way forward. The way forward is how to make sure that we have food on our tables. First, we must produce for our consumption, he said. Shaibu commended Governor Alex Oti of Abia State for providing visionary leadership for the state. He has also done well in terms of trying to grow the GDP as well as expand the economy of Abia. I see a genuine technocrat bringing meaningful development and experience to open up Abia to the world. That has repaired some of the doubt we were beginning to have about this so-called technocrat, because in my state, it didn't work, but it is working in Abia, he told the newsman. So why did it not work in your state? And you were part of that government for 7.5 years. The question is, why did it not work in your state? And you are part of it. So you are part of the failure in your state as well. Shaibu said that in terms of security, the performance of the present administration in the country was relative. According to him, the situation is not as bad as it used to be. I can bet that it is gradually stabilizing. I can tell you that the level of insecurity in the country is going down. Can you imagine? So we are not yet there, but I can bet that it is not what it used to be. So I can say kudos to the president and the present set of security heads. They are bringing the temperature down. What temperature are they bringing down? But I think they still need to do more, he said. Hey, Philip Shaibu. Now, wow. Okay, so in the comment section, people are already reacting to what he's saying. Somebody said, political dancer, why not keep mute so as not to subject yourself to ridicule? The more you praise Governor Obaseki as a proactive technocrat in the past, but now, you praise Governor Obaseki as a proactive technocrat in the past, but now Governor Oti and President Tinubu, now for you. Somebody says a foolish man, empty head. Oh yeah, time to support Tinubu, Mr. Mugu, Mumu ex-deputy governor. My brother, you are really blind. You can't see even with a million pairs of eyes the reality on ground, because you sycophantic. Okay, you are sycophantic. That's bad and that's nonsense. I remember that you were saying the right things when we are in University of Jos, but now you are doing the eye service. You cannot say the truth anymore, my brother. I cannot blame you at all. Shaibu just doing eye service to be accepted back to APCO. That is it. Nigerians who did this to you guys is very bad. He wants to be relevant after Obaseki had made him irrelevant, which is absolute nonsense, but failed multiple times. Something is wrong. Oh. Something is definitely wrong with this man. This is not normal. All right, so thank you for listening. Let's have a comment over Philip Shaibu praise for Tinubu and Alex Waiting.